that. Oh shit. Oh shit. I just shanked the opening kickoff, bro. Yes, bro.
They're going to mark that where it
Just shanked the opening kickoff,
really
bro.
good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Fuck you. Excuse me. He most definitely got greased. He most definitely got greased.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Touchdown.
That's on me. And the nigga scored on first play of the game.
Right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And we knew that this offense was going to try to put pressure
Niggas
on the
scored on the first play of the game after I shake the punt.
They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that ball traveling
That's my fault.
68 yards in the air.
That's my fault. It won't happen again.
After a break down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Then my corner stopped running, bro. Joey Porter literally stopped running on that play. I just peeped that too. Nigga just stopped running.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense playing.
Scout that nigga.
They've been all year 9-0 now into the back half.
Damn, bro. Fucking fucked up the punt and then gave up a touchdown.
I think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season.
I think it's
This nigga just diving, bro. Like, he just diving.
team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves.
I gave up
Practicing, getting ready, and then going
a bomb first play.
You can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not.
Nah, it was on me, bro. I brought my safety down.
He told me he never played against the field.
It was
He
on
played
me.
against himself and his own standard.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
You seen that shit? That was like 4 times in a row, huh? Oh, that's cool. I fucked up the first play. I gave him a touchdown first play.
And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Because his quarterback can't beat me.
And we are tied at 7.
Not when that pressure start getting there. It's going to be over with.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball again on second down. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. On third down, here's Hall. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
We'll see.
Very good return there. Give him an even.
I think I got to put in the lab.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Nah, he's straight. He's straight, too. Keep him, now. I keep him, bro. I keep him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They'll have the lead.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
He gonna get out this liquid, bro.
What coaches worry about,
I'm not gonna keep him
organizations
on.
worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well. Now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense,
Who the fuck you think I am?
anything to
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
more football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down, a run with Hall. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Trying to do too much. Jealous assholes.
Snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw.
Hell no, it should have been a pick.
Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective.
You
They
said
gave
what?
up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then
Yeah, he was a man.
on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Corner.
And he fields it cleanly. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. I love the
I was trying to playmaker fucking Billingsley up the field.
That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
No, I'm not bragging. I'm not acting. I bought it off back in.
2nd and 2. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Well, CD, a lot of times
Niggas be out here snitching.
speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now a toss left side.
That I know of, yes.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I don't know about knowing that schedule. That ain't been played yet.
So many times in
Who?
I've heard coaches talk about completion.
I ain't checked. Like I said, I don't know what's been scheduled and what hasn't.
To get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
What? What's up? What's up?
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rocked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he's got it down to the 28. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I'm gonna catch this cover 2 hole shot in a second.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
If I can get this off, it'll be a touchdown.
Hurts. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be...
Hey, I ain't have enough space, bro, for that. That would have been a touchdown, too. I just didn't have enough space.
It'll be 3rd down.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded
That's on me.
touchdowns, so there's no
I knew what I had, man. I knew I had the matchup I wanted with my running back, too.
looking for another one right there.
That's the matchup I knew I had.
But we know
That's
they're
on
going
me,
to
though.
continue
It's
to be
cool.
bold.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing is Hurts.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection.
I had the running back too. Again.
Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
We can't block these niggas up front. This nigga love this defense right here.
Has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is going to be...
Not Hurts throwing that bad at the back of the end zone.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. It took away the easy throwing lanes and forced the high throw.
Oh, shit.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I'm finna try to beat the life out this nigga too.
Right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
The Jets at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Give to Hall running right.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 right. Trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
70 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it at the 15.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Warriors 70.
Ball again on second down.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on. Half the 60.
They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I never return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in...
He's got a man complete.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
71 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game, because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's third and goal.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for three. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
19.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
19, Pioneer. Come 19, come 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
But first down hurts. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
19 right. Trap 50, trap 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there. Second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Raiders 31, Jets 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
A give running right is Hall.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
70, 70.
Ball again. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go play action with Hurts. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Let's go now. Come back, 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 18. 19 White.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there, with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Paul want to give up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 11. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there, with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. 20. 10.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the try here for the extra point. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on.
Ball has it knocked loose.
And the Raiders pick it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
They'll set up a throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll set up to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
60, Jets, 14.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Come on.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
67, Jets, 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On the jump.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Point after try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
74, Jets 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Las Vegas,
they keep on rolling 10-0.